Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, I urge you to subscribe and ring a bell so that each time I upload a video, you are able to watch it. Today I want to go through with you how Africans we've neglected agriculture. Agriculture is one of the commodities that every country cannot develop without agriculture. Now at this point I want us to go through with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and listen to what he has to talk about agriculture and us as Africans.
Every creature that God created, He put in the creation something for that creature to eat to continue its life, the preservation of life, the maintenance of life, the reproduction of life. So farming then, and the farmer from the eyes of God, is the foundation of everything. People think you have to have a great education to become wealthy. Not so. We were recently in Belize in Central America, and we visited the Mennonite Christian community there. They owned over 100,000 acres of land. Though they migrated from southern Mexico into Belize and started with 20 acres of land, I asked them, what is their degree of education? And they kind of smiled and said, they go as far as the 8th grade. But they're feeding half of the population of Belize. They know how to farm. And with a smile, they said, we know how to count money. And they told us that they are quite wealthy because everyone needs to eat. So for our open enemy to kill our love for the land and kill our desire for ownership of land, and to kill our desire to be a farmer, knowing that farming is one of the most dignified of all professions that gives dignity and worth to other professions. To deprive us of this knowledge is absolute wickedness. And this is why the scriptures say, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Wherever I have gone, among our young people in agricultural and mechanical land-grant colleges, when I asked, how many of you are studying agriculture? I was shocked. There's only a very, very few who would raise their hand to say they're studying farming and agriculture. The youth are just not interested in studying farming and agriculture. They just don't see the value of that. Did you know that the average age of farmers throughout the world is such that it needs to be studied? The average farmer in Africa is 60 years old. In USA, 58 years. In Japan, 66 years. In Australia, 58 years of age. And in the Caribbean, 62 years of age. The most striking feature is that although 58.7% of blacks in the cities are under 35 years of age, only 4% of black farmers are under 35. On the other hand, 25% of black farmers are over 70 years of age, while only 5.5% of the black non-farm population is over 70. So when the older black farmers die off, there is no one to fill the gap. Several factors continue to influence the ability in having an ample supply of well-trained, highly qualified teachers of agriculture, vital to sustain and grow agricultural education across the country. There's just not enough qualified teachers to teach agriculture. And because students are going away from it, then these courses are very weak even when they are offered. These are just a few of the alarming facts of the teacher shortage facing agricultural education. If you don't have a teacher, you can't produce a student. And if you don't have students taking agriculture, you don't need an agriculture teacher. So what does this tell us? We're out of the farming business. We are completely dependent on somebody else to feed us. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, no people can be free with their mouth in the kitchen of another, particularly in the kitchen of our former slave masters and their children. As long as we do not own land, we're not going to be a productive people. We will continue to be a consumer nation. And as long as we are not respecting the profession of farming and the cultivation of land and producing of quality food, then our life, our health, our well-being is in the hands of our former slave masters and their children. And you know, they don't know what to do with us. We've become a problem. Nearly 50 million of us, they won't be able to provide jobs for us. So many white scientists are thinking, what can we do with the Negroes?